Right. We are ready. Okay. Hi. Hi, Emmy. Hi. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Okay. So, hi, Cody. Hi. So, today we are going to a Tanabata festival finally. Hopefully, it will work. And it's pre recorded footage from the festival I went to because, as you guys know, the actual footage did not work. There was no Wi Fi. Hi, Faz! Hi! Hi, everyone. So, we are finally going to the Tanabata festival. I'm excited to show you guys. Alright, let's start the video. This festival takes place in the town of Hiratsuka, which is famous for these big hanging decorations. Cake, hi! Sashiburi! So there's this big long parade area, or like big long street where you can see all the decorations. It was so crowded. People are like, Japan is crowded because of tourists? No! When you go to these festivals, Japan is crowded with people who are from Japan. It's just crowded. There were hardly any tourists besides like me. It was so busy. But the decorations are so pretty, and so like I think different companies and businesses and organizations sponsor, so you can see the Rotary Club has a decoration, and there's a competition for who has the best decoration. But yeah, it was so great. It's kind of like a big long line, but you get to walk under the decorations, and it's sunset, so it was really pretty. So yeah, there are all these streamers. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. Well, it's not really music, it's just like background noise, really. Don't know if you can hear the background noise. It was really pretty. And some people were in yukata, like me. And yeah, so you're walking down the street. It's a very, very long street with so many people. And I really tried. I tried so hard to get the Wi-Fi to connect, and it did not or not Wi-Fi, but like data. It did not connect. So now we can see. We can stream. So yeah, I think the quality is a little better than the blurry, pixelated stuff you guys were getting. And so you can see each of these streamers are like, all the streamers are attached to these big bamboo poles. The bamboo at the top. Because actually in Tanabata, normally what you do is you tie your wishes to these bamboo. Like various businesses or schools or anywhere will have bamboo. And you can tie a streamer with your wish attached, and then you hope that it will come true. This takes place in Hiratsuka. This type of festival is special for Hiratsuka. That's why I wanted to show you guys. It's only in Hiratsuka. It's not a festival that you usually have in other places. I only speak English. I can say hola, mi namo es. I don't even know if that's right. Maneki. I can say, what can I say in Spanish? Uno, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. That's Spanish, right? Yeah, that's all I know in Spanish. Welcome. Yeah, I was really busy. Oh, there's the bamboo. See, people are tying like stuff to the bamboo, like wishes and stuff. That's the bamboo, like little. It's kind of dead bamboo. The bamboo was was hot. It was so hot. Really hot bamboo. The bamboo is dying. But yeah. So, hello, Fluke. Welcome. Hi, Fluke, Max. Yeah, and Faz, yes, I had snacks right at the end. I'll show you. I had 2 snacks just for you, Faz. I had the snacks just for you. I can't wait to show you what I got. You're gonna be so surprised. You guys already know I got kakigori, but I got another snack right at the end, and it's so funny. It's so funny. I can't wait to show you right at the end what snack I got. So yeah, it was really nice though. Like the wind was making all the streamers blow, and everyone was taking videos and photos, and this is like a type of festival that, like, yeah, normal, regular people do. It's not special. I mean, it's special, but it's just regular people go to this festival and have fun. I did have fun. It was really fun, Frosty. I really enjoyed it. Oh, this one coming up here that looks like a Studio Ghibli painting. That was the winner. It was the #1 like hanging decoration. It won the first prize. Look how pretty it is. It's some bar, I think. Cafe bar. Look how aesthetic. It's so pretty. Oh, thank you, Danala. Thank you. Welcome. Cody, the festival, how long did the festival go on for? Was it a day or several? The festival went on for 3 days. I came at the very last day, which was Sunday, right before closing. There's a parade and stuff too, but we didn't see that because I was not there for that. That was a different day. Tanana, do you like Japan? Are you interested in Japanese culture? If so, come check out my channel. I'm not good at playing this stuff. I do Japan stuff. Frosty, what's the horse racing game? I don't know the horse racing game. Ooh, look, that one has little balls on it. The streamers have little balls. But yeah, it was so pretty. Very peaceful. Well, actually, it wasn't that peaceful. It was very busy. Very busy. Yo, what's poppin', bro? It was very, very long street. A lot of businesses. But I think this is the biggest festival. This is the biggest festival for Tanabata in at least Kanagawa, I think, in the area. Oh, and do you guys know what Tanabata, the festival, is actually about? Hang on, let me pull up the wiki page to make sure that I get information right. So, because the names are a little tricky. So, Tanabata. It usually takes place on the 7th day of the 7th month. And so it was a little after, but the festival was around it was the 7th day of the 7th month. And wait. But it's usually, so 7th of July often in Japan. In other countries it's different. And right. What was I saying? So it's also called the Star Festival, and it's also celebrated in China. Well, it's originally comes from the Chinese. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Qixi Festival, and it's based on the story of these two lovers, and so one of them was what was it? One of them was like a weaving princess, and she used to weave beautiful clothes along the bank of the Milky Way, the like star river, a heavenly river. And then there was a cowherd who fell in love with her, and so the weaving princess's name, her name was Orihime, and then the cowherd, his name was Hikoboshi, and he lived on the other side of the river, and he fell in love with her. And then they got married, but then she stopped weaving, and then Hikoboshi let his cows run around, and that made some dude, powerful dude, Tente, the father, that made him angry. So he separated them across the Milky Way and said they weren't allowed to meet. And then she was really sad, but eventually her father said, okay, you can meet, but only on the 7th day of the 7th month. And so they had to wait until this day, and then on this day they can meet. And that's why there's a festival, because the two lovers get to meet, because they can cross. So, and then you make wishes, and it's festivals, and it's fun. Very hot, but fun. Oh, you guys can see the sunset in the distance. It's a very romantic festival. Lots of people, I think, would do dates and stuff on this day. Like tie wishes together. That'll be such a cute date. Oh, according to this, it says that if it rains on Tanabata, then the two lovers must wait a whole other year for the next time, and the rain is called the tears of Orihime and Hikoboshi. So you have to hope that it doesn't rain on Tanabata or they can't meet. It did not rain, so we were good. It's just hot. Yeah, it's kind of a somewhat happy ending, Chaz. It's kind of like the Pirates of the Caribbean, you know? Where they can only meet every 10 years. How did that go again? He was cursed in the ocean and they could only meet every 10 years. On land or something like that. It's the same thing. Same difference. Pirates. So yeah, then I kept going, and then it was super busy, lots of police directing everyone. And down here was the food stands. We're getting to the food section. Just gotta keep walking to the food. Gotta keep going for the food. There was so much food at this festival. So yeah, oh yeah, this street was really crowded. So many people, guys, so many people. We gotta escape the people. What people don't realize is that Japan is also crowded sometimes when people, like, tourists aren't there. Like, sometimes the festivals are gonna be crowded whether or not there's tourists. It's just crowded because there's a lot of people that go do things and go to events and festivals and internal tourism and stuff. So a lot of places are crowded with people who are just local people. But that's fine, because that's like good that people are getting out of the house and doing fun things. Yeah, everyone is like this. There's like they had a whole system set up, so you had to be on this side of the street to walk this way, and you couldn't walk the other way. And then, oh look, there's the bamboo where you can tie your wishes. And this place is doing noodle restaurant. And that place has wedding dresses. I don't know, I just thought the shops were kind of interesting and random. Oh, this place had furisode rentals, I think. Kimono rentals. Yeah, you gotta be very yeah. And then I saw the sign for the kakigori, the ice, shaved ice, and I was so hot, so I went straight for shaved ice. I was like, that place looks like it has shaved ice. I want ice. And then I waited in line for the ice cream. I'm waiting in line. I did not hang a wish, Faz. I was a little busy taking videos. Also, this festival didn't... Well, they had like a little spot to hang wishes, but it didn't really have like an easy spot to hang wishes. I think it was more about the streamers. Like, usually the wish hanging spot is more like if you have a school or a local place. It's easier. They have like pieces of paper out. Maybe like sometimes companies will have them in their entrance halls, which is fun. I wonder if anybody actually is willing to hang wishes on their company's one. So like, I wish I could leave this company. I hate it here. Imagine if they wrote that on their company's Tanabatas. That's me. Ichigo kakigori. I ordered strawberry kakigori. Shaved ice. And now we gotta wait for the shaved ice. It was so hot, guys. Yeah, the festival would look really pretty with all the lights. Unfortunately, it ended right before sunset. So there's after sunset. That was the last. They didn't light them up today because the festival was over before. But I should have gone the day before. Then I could have seen it lit up. So yeah, unfortunately I missed. I didn't get to show you guys it all lit up, but I bet it would be really pretty. Really dark, but really pretty. This place also has corn and takoyaki, apparently. Octopus balls. Missing my octopus balls. I had a great idea for a stream series, by the way. I want to find out. Oh, wait, never mind. Look, my kakigori's coming. Look. I wonder if did you guys see it? It was pink. It was so pink. It was just chemicals on ice, but it's really good. Now I want more kakigori. The mic is so bad. I need a better mic if I ever do these streams again. No wonder you guys couldn't hear anything. Yeah, a lot of these street stalls, they're like yatai. They have all different kinds of food. They're very versatile. But yeah, so did you know that apparently a lot of street stalls are actually, for the festivals, are actually run by the Yakuza? Or at least they have to pay protection money to the Yakuza. I didn't know that, but apparently they're a little sus sometimes. Just like pro tip, you never know if you might be meeting Yakuza. That's what I heard, at least. A Japanese friend told me that. I don't have any proof, but apparently, yeah. You never know if the Yakuza are feeding you shaved ice. Yeah. Oh, look how pink it is, guys. Look how pink. Yum. Did I already take a bite? I already took a bite. It was so pink. And then pink kakigori. It was so good, guys. It was so delicious. So refreshing. It's also hard to find a spot to eat it. I use my phone, Frosty, but I think the quality isn't too bad. Oh, look at those pretty sote. I was surprised by how stable it is. Even though I was walking, it didn't bounce too much. Faz, the Yakuza feed you is great service, yeah! But they only feed you if you pay them money. If you don't pay them, you'll just be in troubles. Now I'm trying to find a spot to eat my kakigori. Because you're supposed to eat food in a specific spot. Like, you can't just eat them anywhere. Oh, Cody Miller. Takoyaki got you thinking of Mexican tacos. Obviously it's different, but how common is Mexican food in Japan? Mexican food in Japan is pretty popular. But it's like weird. Like, they have something called taco rice, which is just like the ingredients of a taco, but on top of rice. I'm not a fan, but it's fine. Yeah, you're not really supposed to eat while walking but yeah, they have all different kinds of sort of Japanese and Mexican fusion foods. There's a bunch of different Mexican, and there's a bunch of Mexican-ish restaurants, and then there's some real legit Mexican restaurants like in Tokyo that are really good. But yeah, it's pretty popular here, I think. People definitely know about tacos and stuff, like if you talk about them. It's just, yeah, it's like their version of Tex-Mex, you know, like Japan-Mex. It's just not, it's not authentic, but it's good. It's nice. So yeah, here I am just eating my kakigori and watching people walk by. I had to eat it fast because it was melting fast. It was good, and at some point I stopped this stream and I tried to stream again because the Wi-Fi or the signal, I had a bit more signal. But yeah, as you guys know, that in fact did not work very well. My volume! This place was much louder. Oh yeah, now we're cutting to a haunted house, guys! Anyway, I ate kakigori and now it's a haunted house. It's really cute. It's like a very DIY haunted house. You could hear the kids screaming. Sorry, I didn't know the audio was gonna bump up all the way. Whoa, that was loud. I also had it loud on my side. But I thought it was cool to the haunted house jump scared. Jump scared me too. But yeah, this is a side street. You can also see the Tanabata streamers on the little bamboo and hang up on the sides. Just a little less crowded, but still pretty busy. Everyone just out celebrating. And I was on my quest for more food at this point. So I was looking for more food. And also I wanted to show you guys the cool haunted house. It was very DIY looking. I think you had to pay like, I don't know how many yen. Not that many yen. It was for kids, so I didn't want to go inside. I wasn't sure if I would be allowed. It seemed like it was for kids mainly. But it was very cute. So yeah, and they had just like festival games. It's just people chilling with beer in the neighborhood. Very fun. It's kind of like a massive barbecue situation if you think about it. Like everyone just drinking beers and chatting with their neighbors, and festival stalls so you can go eat food and play games and see decorations. It's really nice. It's like the whole area just gets involved, which was fun. It was a little quieter down here, which was nice. It was really busy. Now it's a little less busy, and you can see the sun is still setting. This place is right near the ocean, so I wanted to take you guys to see the ocean, but that wouldn't work because I definitely wouldn't have had signal at the ocean. But yeah, haunted houses are very common in summer in Japan. Cody, beer and big parties seems like a bad mix. I know, right? Like, it could get real crazy in other... I mean, it can get real crazy, but somehow it doesn't get as crazy as it could get. I think, oh, like, look, you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, my head is in the way. There's a big pile of trash, I think. No, is that, yeah. Like, the one thing is there's not enough trash cans, and usually people are very good about taking their trash home, but on festival days, suddenly, people are leaving their empty beer cans and empty cups and trash all over the place. For once, it's getting wild. So wild, because you know it's real crazy in Japan when people leave their trash on the street. They're getting real wild there. But they have a severe lack of trash cans because of the whole trash can incident. So yeah, there's nowhere to throw away your beer and your trash and so you walk around with the food, but then you can't even throw it away. But usually that's like a one-time thing. Most of the time people don't leave trash around, so it's pretty rare, and so I think cities are expecting they have to clean it up after the big festivals, because it happens. You're not supposed to, but you could. What I did was I went to the convenience store and I bought like a drink, and then I got a plastic bag so I could put my trash in the plastic bag and then take it home like a good citizen. Like proper citizen of Japan, taking my trash home and sorting it. Welcome back, Cody! But yeah, they're really letting loose. Okay, so now I don't know where I'm going. I'm just wandering around, I think. There's the main... Oh yeah, I saw those pretty lanterns, and I thought that looked interesting. I'm still on the quest for more food. I believe I was hungry. I know, everyone's loitering around, chilling. Oh yeah, there's some stalls. So yeah, life hack in Japan. If you need to throw away your trash and you don't have anywhere to throw it away, go to the konbini and buy a plastic bag for your trash and take it home. I mean, unless you remember to bring a plastic bag, but I do not have that forethought. I am not that good at planning in advance. Look at the giant beer. There's beer there. These lanterns are pretty. Look, they're lit up a little bit. These are like typical festival lanterns. They're really pretty. And there was some music playing on the speakers. No shovers or pushers, no Cody. Everyone was pretty chill. Just a lot of waiting and lying in situations where you're just waiting for other people to move. People are generally pretty just having fun, being chill. Yeah, enjoying themselves. Letting loose with their, eating and drinking while walking for once. Really letting loose. Leaving trash on the street and eating while walking. We're getting wild. But yeah, no, it's super chill. Everyone was just chill, but like crowded but chill. That's what I like about Japan. And when it gets crowded, people aren't really like, well, unless except for the morning rush hour trains. Otherwise, people are pretty chill. Morning rush hour is not chill, but that's the company's fault because they punish people for like, it's not good if you're late. They get mad. So people are worried about being late. So they get stressed. It's understandable. But like festival, everyone just having fun. We're just chilling with friends. Really, Cody? What about like 4th of July festivals? Is there a lot of shoving and pushing at 4th of July festivals? I don't know. I'm surprised. I thought festivals would be fun. Everyone just relax and have fun. No need to rush. I did not drink at this festival fest. I was tempted by that ice cold beer, but no, I didn't drink this time. I was busy trying to take videos and stuff, so I had my mind preoccupied. I needed my full faculties working to try and sort everything out. But yeah, so I walked down the street. It's a big beer street. I wonder if those beers are just always on the lamppost. I think those are permanent fixtures. Is this street just the beer street where they do like massive beers all the time? Or is that a festival only thing? I like the beer lamppost though. It's very on theme. I have to go back and see if they still have them. If that's like an actual fixture. Like all their lampposts are just beer. Cody, at carnivals and Ren fairs you got pushed? What? The Ren fair I went to, it wasn't that crowded though. So yeah, guys, look what I have selected for my next and final foodstuffs. Look what I've chosen. Can you guess what that is? Any guesses, guys? What am I gonna eat? What am I gonna eat? Can you guys tell what that is? I'm waiting for guesses in the comments for you guys to figure out what I'm about to eat. Look at that juicy braised something. Look at that sauce. Yes, Frosty. Do you know what kind of tentacles? Look at the juicy tentacles. Nom nom, squid tentacles. We can have some squid, some ika. And so I got this juicy squid ika. Look at that, they roast it right there and cover it in sauce. Special squid sauce. So then I went over to this area that was like out of the way to go eat my squid. Nom. So yes, Faz, this was the final snack. Squid! Squid! I love squid! So let me add this. Look at the squid, guys! Look how good that looks! It's all glistening. Wait. Did I not get on camera properly? Get back here, squid! Squid! I'm trying to eat the squid. The squid. Ah, there we go. Look at that squid! Look at that juicy squid! It was such a good squid. It kind of had like a similar, like a brown sauce on it, like takoyaki sauce. Similar to takoyaki sauce. Now it was really good. Very tender and like kind of burst in your mouth with juices. But there was a bit of a problem with this squid. It was so drippy and juicy that at some point, I'm not sure when, but at some point I started dripping all over me and then it squirted. And my squid squirted, and it was a big problem because I was just getting covered in squid juices. And so yeah, after eating this squid, I kind of had to stop filming and clean myself up because I got covered in squid juices. So lesson, guys, when you buy squid at festivals, watch out because the squid might squirt and cover you in squid juices. And they don't really give you napkins, so I was trying to figure it out, but I was struggling. So yes, it was a it was a very good squid, but a very juicy squid. Beware the tentacle juice, guys. Yeah. So yeah, that was it. At that point, that was the point where I was like, I need to figure out what to do with this like really wet packet of squids, like stick and paper. And then I was like, I need a trash bag. I need to go to the convenience to get my trash bag. It was good squid. It was really good squid. So yes, Faz, thank you for the squid. Ah! I'm not ending on CapCut. I didn't realize CapCut I put all the clips together in CapCut on my phone. I didn't realize it put a logo at the end. This festival was brought to you by Capcom. Capcom, we're not sponsored, I swear. Anyway, now you guys have seen a real Japanese festival. Thank you for coming with me to the festival. Then Cody, what kind of chicken dishes did they have? They had chicken on sticks. And yeah, that was the end because at that point I was covered in squid juices and I could no longer touch my phone and we were having some problems. We were having some technical difficulties and so I had to go clean myself up and then I went home. But you got pretty much the complete festival experience, I think. You saw the decorations, we had some yummy food, we saw peoples. Yeah, all different. It was very fun. Thank you for coming with me to today's festival episode. Summer is the season of festivals, and we had a festival episode too. I'm glad we could do it in the end. So I will now end this stream, and we will rejoin on Twitch. I'm sorry for making you guys switch platforms, but we're gonna go to play Date Everything for a little bit because I've been meaning to play that game for a while, and I've got it all set up. I bought it and everything, so I'm gonna get that set up on Twitch, and I'll message on Discord when it's ready, or you'll see the notification. But yeah, I think we should be good. Alright, bye! Mata ne! Wait, end stream. End! I told you!